Video will be covering the fun part of the program, which is getting the content onto your site. Now, your content will come in via what we call RSS feeds and will be meshed together. Let me see if I can give you an example of what I mean by meshed together. So let's have a look. Meshing content together, what do we mean? Bringing the content together in multiple sources. It all revolves around categories. Now, you'll have categories set up on your site, so you'll be able to specify the categories for all of the content. So for example, let's say that we have a whole site about animals, one category about dogs, one category about cats. So you will have your own business site and your own categories on that site. So all of the stories on dogs will be meshed together and all the stories on cats will be meshed together. You won't get this crossover, which is brilliant. This is how the meshing together of content works with the Constant Content plugin. So let's look at how some of this content is structured. A typical Google alert has snippets from different sources. So a Google alert will have a story from source 1, a story from source 2, a story from source 3, and a little short snippet from each. A typical RSS feed will have a whole story on a topic, or it will have 3 or 4 stories, each made up of 1 or 2 sentences from one source. So that RSS feed comes from one source. It could be a news site, it could be a blog, it could be anywhere. But a Google alert has these short snippets, and a typical RSS feed has either 1 or 2 of those formats. The constant content meshing works like this. So it will take a typical Google alert and a typical RSS feed. If you've loaded those in together, you can use just one or the other, but then it will bring them together. So you'll have a post made up of content from both. And then of course you can add a third Google alert, or even a fourth Google alert, etc. So you end up with one full story posted on your site that has a paragraph from source 1, paragraph 2 from source 2, paragraph 3 from source 3, paragraph 4 from source 2, links that you add. So you can add your own links into the post, and you can also add additional content as well. So you end up with this post on your blog that's in a curated style from all of these different sources with your own content as well, showing here you can add your own content. So this is coming in from the RSS feeds and from the automation that you set up in Constant Content. So you end up with lots of stories from lots of different sources plus the additional content that you add to create that full post at the end. And again, it all comes back to categories. So we don't end up with a mixture of the categories. We have, for example, if you have your cats category set up, you have paragraph 1 from cat source 1, paragraph 2 from cat source 2, your own content from cat source 1. And then the dog stories are separated as well. You get paragraph 1 from dog source 1, paragraph 2 from dog source 2, and your own content from dog source 1. So again, you end up with this one full story posted on your site made up of lots of different sources of information curated together to provide a better post. Now, it doesn't end up getting mixed or muddled. Each one of these paragraphs and sentences stays separated so that it reads beautifully well, and also the links coming back to the original stories are there as well. So it might say something like, you know, XYZ happened in the dog world, blah, blah, blah. Click here to see more information on this story. So you get all of the keywords from the different sources, and it brings those together in one full completed post.